Class 11, Subject Accountancy, Chapter 2, Basic Accounting Terms, Lecture 1. Good morning, students. In this lecture, we will study about some of the accounting terms. So, let's start our topic. First of all, in basic accounting terms, we should know about business transaction. What do you mean by business transaction? Business transaction is an economic activity of the business which changes its financial position. It may change in the financial position in terms of change in the value of assets, liabilities or capital. So, to know about business transaction, we must know about asset, liability and capital. What are the assets? Assets are economic resources of an individual that can be expressed in terms of money. For example, land, building, plant, machinery, furniture, stock, cash and bank balance, debtors, all are our assets. Fine. And liability? Liability is the amount which the business owes to outsiders. In other words, we can say the amount of all claims beside the owners are called liabilities. Fine. So, business transaction is an economic activity of the business which changes its financial position. The business activity and business transaction changes upon time to time. We know about asset and liability. So now capital. Capital is the amount invested by the proprietor or we can say owners in the business in the form of cash or asset. Fine. So basically business transaction is an economic activity of the business which changes its financial position in the values of asset, liabilities and capital. Fine. Some example of business transactions are, say it be introduction of capital by the owner or proprietor in the business. Fine. If the owner is bringing the capital in the business, he introduced capital in the business. Fine. It is called business transaction. Next one is withdrawal of cash from the business by the owner for personal use. If the owner or proprietor is withdrawing some cash or goods from the business for his personal use, it is also termed as business transaction. Fine. And if the owner of the business is purchasing goods for cash or on credit, we can also say that he is purchasing goods or assets for cash or on credit. Fine. Next one is sale of goods for cash or on credit. If the owner or proprietor is selling the goods for cash or on credit, we can say it may be included in the business transaction. Fine. So, introduction of capital by the owner in the business, withdrawal of cash from the business by the owner for personal use, purchase of goods for cash or on credit, sale of goods for cash or on credit. Payment made to suppliers. Payment made to suppliers means the person who supplied good to us, we have to make payment for them. So if we are making payment to them, it will be recorded as a business transaction. Fine. Cash received from customers is also an example of business transaction. Fine. So business transaction included all these things. Say it be payment of expenses in the form of salary or rent. If we are paying salary to our employees, and if we are paying or if we are making payment for the rent of the building in which we are running business, fine, that is also a business transaction. And income received in the form of interest and commission, fine. Now the characteristics of business transactions. Number one, it brings out the change in the financial position of a firm. Business transaction tells about the change in the financial position of a firm. Say it be change in the values of assets, liabilities or capital. Second one is the financial position must be expressed in terms of money. The change in the financial position must be capable of being expressed in terms of money. For an example, strike in a firm may lead to considerable financial loss to the business. However, such loss cannot be measured in terms of money. So it will not be a business transaction. If we are talking about the quarrel between the production manager and sales manager, can this thing be expressed in terms of money? No. If we are looking through the resignation given by the production manager, can it be expressed in terms of money? No. So, the business transaction is there included the change in the financial position must be expressed in terms of money. Fine. Next point is it involves exchange of goods and services. Business transaction involves exchange of goods or services for money consideration. In under business transaction, the exchange of goods and services included only in return of money. Fine. So that it can be recorded in the books of accounts. Fine. Next is a transaction may be cash or credit. Fine. It may be a cash transaction or credit transaction. How? Cash transaction means when the amount of a transaction is paid or received at the time of transaction itself. It is a cash transaction. Fine. And credit transaction, when the amount of transaction is paid or received after the expiry of agreed period of time, then it is called as a credit transaction. Fine. And transaction may be subdivided into two parts. Point number 5. Transaction may be subdivided into two parts. What are those? External transaction and internal transaction. External transaction means the transaction between firm and other parties are called external transaction. Say it be goods sold to Ram, or we can take one more example, goods purchased from Mohan. Fine. Internal transaction means transaction which does not involve second party. is included in internal transaction. For example, charging depreciation on plant and machinery. Now here the term depreciation came. What do you mean by depreciation? Depreciation refers to a fall in the value of fixed assets due to normal wear and tear, or we can say due to time or any other reason. Fine. So fall in the value of fixed asset due to some reason is called depreciation. Fine. So internal transaction also include depreciation charged on fixed assets. Fine. So this was about the transaction. Now second point is capital. What do you mean by capital? It is our second term. Capital is the amount, means money, fine, invested by the owner in the business. It may be bought in the form of money or asset having a monetary value. Fine. So capital is a liability of the business towards the owner, and it also increases with additional or fresh capital or the amount of profit earned. On the other hand, it reduces when the owner makes drawings or loss is incurred by the business. Fine. So capital we can compute by this formula. Capital is equal to assets minus liabilities. Capital is also known as owner's equity, net worth, or we can say internal liability or proprietor's fund. Fine. It is termed as capital. So it is a liability of the business entity to its owner. It is also termed as internal liability, or we can say proprietor's fund or net worth. Fine. What do you mean by owner's equity? Owner's equity refers to the owner's claim in the assets of the business. So we can compute the capital by using this formula. Capital is equal to assets minus liabilities. Fine. Next one is drawings. Drawings means withdrawal of money or goods by the owner of the business for personal use. Fine. If the owner of the business is withdrawing money or goods for his personal use, it may be termed as drawing. For example, if Mohan is the owner of the business and if he is withdrawing 500 rupees from the business to purchase some gift for his son's birthday, in that case 500 rupees will be treated as drawings. Fine. So drawings reduces the investment or capital of the owner, and it is also the personal expense of the owner paid by the business. For example, payment of life insurance premium of the owner. If he is withdrawing money for this purpose, or if he is withdrawing goods from the business for his personal use, it may be termed as drawings. Fine. Next concept is liabilities. What do you mean by liabilities? Liabilities are obligation or debt that an enterprise has to pay at some time in future. It is the amount owed by the business. Fine. So the amount payable to the owner is termed as internal liability. The amount payable to the outsiders is termed as external liability. What do you mean by outsiders? Say it be creditors. What do you mean by creditors here? Creditors is a person or a firm from whom goods have been purchased or services have been taken on credit and payment has not been made. क्रेडिटर वो पर्सन या फर्म होता है जिससे हमने गुड्स खरीदे हैं, जिसकी सर्विसेज ली हैं क्रेडिट पे और पेमेंट अभी तक नहीं की है. फाइन. सो क्रेडिटर्स आर शोन एज अ लायबिलिटी इन द बैलेंस शीट. फाइन बेटा. So what do you mean by liabilities here? Liabilities are obligations or debt that an enterprise has to pay at some time in future. Fine. The example of liabilities are creditors, bills payable, salary outstanding means salary we have to pay to our employee that we did not pay, that means outstanding salary. Fine. That is also the liability of the business to pay to its employees. Fine. So internal and external liability understood. Now liability can be further classified as current liability and non-current liability. Current liability means a liability which is payable within a period of 1 year, that we have to pay within a period of 1 year, within 1 year only. Fine. For example, creditors from whom we have purchased goods on credit. Bills payable. What do you mean by bills payable? It refers to a bill of exchange accepted by the person who has purchased goods on credit. It means bills payable. Fine. So current liability is that liability that we have to pay within 1 year. For example, creditors and bills payable. A bill payable is a document which shows the amount owed for goods or services received on credit. Suppose we have purchased some goods or services from some person on credit. Then in that case, he will draw a bill. Fine. And that is payable to whom? From whom we have purchased goods. So that is known as bills payable. Fine. Next one is non-current liability. Non-current liability refers to a liability which is usually payable after a period of 1 year. Understood the difference? Current liability that is to be payable within a period of 1 year, and non-current liability is to be payable after a period of 1 year. Fine. So, for example, long-term loans means the loans that are to be repaid after 1 year are called long-term loans. Fine. And we include long-term loan in non-current liability and short-term loan in current liability. Short-term loans are those loans which are to be repaid within the 1 year. Fine. And debentures. What do you mean by debentures? An unsecured loan certificate issued by a company is called debenture. Fine. In other term, we can say a long-term security yielding a fixed rate of interest issued by a company and secured against asset is called debentures. So we can classify liability as current liability and non-current liability. Fine. Current liability, or we can say short-term liability, are those liability which are payable within a 1 year. And non-current liability we include which is payable after a period of 1 year. So all short-term loans are included in current liability and all long-term loans are included in non-current liability. Fine. So basically we know about here business transaction, drawings, capital and liability. Business transaction means that economic activity which is to be expressed in terms of money. Drawings refers to the amount of cash or the value of goods taken by the owner for his personal use. Capital refers to the amount invested by the proprietor in the business. And liability is the amount which the business owes to outsider, or the amount of all claims beside the owners are called liabilities. Fine. So beta, your homework is you have to read these terms: business transaction, capital, drawings and liabilities, and the part of the liabilities. Fine. Write down in your notebook, revise these terms thoroughly and read the features of business transaction as well.